This is the live podcast with Manuel, living in full expression. Welcome to the live podcast with me, your host, Manuel. In today's episode, we're going to be solving the problem that keeps most new experts up at night. And if you've been following, you would have by now identified your expertise, you've attracted your clients, you've made sales, and you're delivering transformation for your clients. But there's this nagging question that comes up every time. What happens when these clients complete their program? Do I start from scratch again? And here's where most experts get it wrong. They wait until their client's roster is empty before looking for the next client. They treat every sales like a standalone event instead of a part of an ecosystem. But experts who build thriving practice understand that your best marketing isn't your social media or your website. It's your satisfied customers or clients talking about you to people who trust them. So in today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to build a referral system that creates consistent flow of ideal clients without feeling pushy or like you're begging for business. So if you're ready, let's dive in. First, let's address why most experts struggle with referrals. Here are 3 mindset shifts that I want you to have. First, you must understand that referrals are service, not favors. When you ask for referrals, you're inviting them to help someone they care about experience the same transformation. And then number 2 is that best referrals happen during the transformation, not after. Your client is most excited in the middle of your work together. That's when they naturally talk about what they are doing. And the third thing is system beats hope. So hoping that client to refer you is not a strategy, but rather building referral opportunity in your delivery process is the best way to go. All right, here are the 3 golden referral moments that you need to take advantage of when you're working with your clients. And at this time, it's a golden time for you to speak about your program for referrals. And the golden opportunity number 1 is the quick win. In your week 2, they would have gotten a quick win in your program with them. Then that is a time to tell them to talk about it. They are excited about the result they've gotten. So what you need to tell them is, I'm so glad you're seeing progress. The clients who get the best result often have an accountability partner. So is there anyone in your life working on their goal who might benefit from this work, right? So when you say this, it gives them an opportunity to look around to see if there's anyone amongst their cycle of influence that will be happy to take on your program. And this is why this works. You're suggesting they bring someone into their journey for their own benefit. So it's all about them, not about you. And then the golden opportunity or golden moment number 2 is the halfway celebration. Then this could be around your 4th week or 6th week. So when transformation is visible and undeniable. So what you want to tell them, look at how much you have changed since we started. Who's been your biggest cheerleader through this? Sometimes the people who support us are also the ones who would benefit from this kind of support. And here's why this works. You're acknowledging their support system and naturally opening the door for more people to come into your program. And here's another golden moment number 3, which is at the final session. What not to say? Don't say this. Do you know anyone who might want to work with me? This is too vague. They would say, I will keep you in mind and forget. I've had some clients who have done that and never got back to me with any referral. So instead, this is what you want to say. You know who I'm looking to work with? Because they'll say, tell me. And then you say, people exactly like where you were when we started. As you think about your network, who comes in mind in that place right now? And this will make it more specific. Now I'm going to take you through the 5-step referral system that you can adopt. Step number 1 is plant referral seed throughout. So you don't need to wait until the end. In your onboarding email, you can always put please note or just at the foot, Many of my best clients come through referrals. If you know someone struggling with a problem, which is what you solve, I would love to help them too. And then in your weekly check-ins, you can share anonymous transformation stories. Another client who was exactly where you were just achieved results. It's rewarding to see this framework works. So this will remind them that others can also benefit too. And here's step number 2. You want to create referral-worthy moments. You need to give your client experiences worth talking about. You can send them a surprise gift at the halfway point. You can create a personalized transformation roadmap. You can celebrate completion with acknowledgement. You can share their progress, first with their permission. People don't refer mediocre experiences. I want you to know this. They refer remarkable ones. So step number 3 is you want to make referring easy. So you want to create a simple process. If you know someone who would benefit, here are how to connect us. Right. You make a warm introduction via email, have them mention your name when they reach out, send them this link to book a call. So you have made it easy for them, and it should be very, very simple, not complicated. And here's step number 4, the referral invitation. At your final session, you could give this name, of course, the name of the person. It's been an honor seeing your transformation. I'm opening exports for new clients in month this. The people I love working with, describe the ideal client. Or you can also mention people who were where you were last time before we started our program. So as you think about your circle, who comes to mind? Who is in the place and ready for transformation? So if somebody comes to mind, the best way to connect us is you mention your simple process, and I will take great care of anyone you send my way. This process had really helped me to build my coaching service because most of them come through referral. And here is the 5th one, follow up with impact stories. So you want to stay connected after the program ends. You can say a client just achieved X, made me think of our work together. And then opening 3 new spots next week. If you know anyone ready for transformation, I would love to work with them. So this keeps you on top of their mind without being pushy, and also pushing your results to them. So here are referral reward and objections that we're going to talk about. Sometimes these questions come up. Should you offer referral bonus? So this is what I would say to you. Instead of cash, offer value. Things like free strategic sessions. You can feature them in a success story. You can give them first access to a future program. Keep the focus on relationship, not transaction. So if someone sends multiple referral, absolutely, you need to show some kind of appreciation with meaningful gifts or bonus sessions. So depends. So here are some objections in how you can handle them. Someone might say, I don't want to bother people. Here is what you need to say to them. If you found a life-changing restaurant or a life-changing opportunity, would you keep it secret? Sharing resources that help isn't bothering. It's caring. Only refer people you genuinely think would benefit. That could help them as well. So someone might say, I don't know if anyone needs this. You could say, that's fine. But when someone mentions struggling with the particular problem you're solving for people, in the next few weeks, you will know exactly who to connect them with. Someone might say, what if they can't afford it? You need to tell them this. Let me worry about fit and investment. Just make the introduction if you think someone could benefit. So here's your action plan for this week. You need to identify where you are with your current client. Can you activate a referral conversation with them? You need to write your referral invitation script for each golden moment. Remember, you can have different golden moments, but the 3 we mentioned are most common at the point where you can talk about your referral program. You need to create your simple referral process and template. So create that this week. You want to plant a referral seed with active clients this week. So if you're working with someone this week, plant that seed. You need to set up your tracking sheet. And what you could add on your sheet could be client name, referral source, referral date, enrollment status, and any notes you could put. So this can help you to understand who had referred that person. And remember, you need to acknowledge referrals immediately within 24 hours and you keep them updated. And I want you to remember this. Your first few referrals will feel awkward. And remember, that's normal. Every time you do it, it gets easier. So experts with full client roster aren't better marketers. They just build referral system that works while they deliver transformation. And I know you're one of those experts. So in closing, here is the beautiful truth about referral that I want you to know. They are your ultimate validation of your work. When someone refers you, they are saying, what you're doing is so valuable, and I'm putting my reputation on the line to tell people I trust about you. But referral don't happen by accident. They happen by design. So by building referral moment into your delivery, you get this working for you. And you make it easy by asking with confidence. So you've built your expertise, you've attracted your client, you've delivered transformation. Now you're multiplying that impact by turning every satisfied client into a referral source. Remember, the difference between struggling to find clients and having a wait list often comes down to this. One expert hopes for referral, the other systematically creates them. And your best clients are out there right now and one conversation away from someone who already trusts you. So build a system that connects them. This has been the live podcast with me, your host, Manuel. And until I come your way next time, keep living in full expression.